So I created a simple model to help people explore what the hell is going on in this crazy VUCA world. This model outlines what I believe is our current transition from today's dominant, dysfunctional human operating system to one that is far more congruent with the needs of one planet and its people. I call the model Pozzy to Cozzy. I refer to the world's current dominant human operating system as a pyramid operating system, or POS, or Pozzy, as I call it, where P stands for pyramid. And P also stands for a few other words that describe this human operating system. For at the heart of our Pozzy is an emphasis on power, privilege, and your position in the hierarchy. And there's no shortage of pressure, prejudice, and punishment. In a sense, the Pozzy system serves as a production line that generates at the bottom poverty, pain, and pollution. And at the top, it generates a relatively small number of princes, priests, prima donnas, parasites, and absolute pricks. Oh, I should add that there are plenty of princesses and priestesses up here as well. It is not exclusively men up there, although it is a safe haven for the old boys club and for the MBBT, that is the men behaving badly thing. In a world shaped by the Pozzy, there is a growing cry from the billions of people nowhere near the top that enough is enough, and that there's an urgent need to move from a Pozzy to a Cozzy, from a human operating system based on the pyramid to one based on the circle. And just as P stands for more than pyramid, C stands for more than circle, because at the heart of the Cozzy, there's an emphasis on connection, collaboration, and community, on having a sense of inner calm and being centered, being creative and intensely curious about what's going wrong in the world and how we can change that. It's about having a higher purpose and a level of consciousness that transcends those narrow notions of my tribe, my religion, my country. A global consciousness that expands to embrace the whole planet and draws upon our collective wisdom. The circle operating system is not synonymous with soft or weak. The Cozzy is not cozy. Why? Because it reflects reality, which is messy. Cozzy people see the world for what it is, a weirdly unpredictable yet interconnected flow of energy, matter, thoughts, feelings, living and non-living. And Cozzy people know that when you mix all these elements together, you get something that the Pozzy is ill-equipped to handle: complexity and chaos. Increasingly, the word on the street and in the boardroom is the same. We are up to our necks in complexity and chaos. And we need thousands upon thousands of leaders who can sit with that. We need leaders who can view their organization within a broader context, who can deal with shifting contexts, who are prepared to challenge the Pozzy way of operating. Above all, we need leaders who can initiate the courageous conversations we all need to have about the root cause of global problems. The fundamental flaw with the Pozzy is that its principles are based on the primitive set of beliefs and behaviors known as patriarchy. In my view, patriarchy is the biggest P word around which we now need to have courageous conversations. Why? Because trying to change the world without understanding patriarchy is like trying to go to the moon without understanding gravity. We need less Pozzy and more Cozzy real quick. But here's a problem. Even when well-intentioned people are creating a Cozzy-style initiative, The toxic systemic influence of patriarchy often remains unacknowledged. And so we get this: an attempt to build something better, but on a foundation that will actively undermine it. Attached to a patriarchal system, a Cozzy initiative may largely disappear beneath the quicksand. This partly explains phenomena like the glass ceiling and the bamboo ceiling, where the unwritten institutionalized rules of the game simply work against anyone not part of the dominant group. So, where are you on the Pozzy to Cozzy continuum? Where is your board, or your organization, and your other stakeholders? Let's say I had 6 people on my board. And 3 were like Margaret Thatcher, and 3 were like Donald Trump. Well, I have gender balance. But I also have 6 Pozzys. My suggestion to you is to ensure that all your candidates on your shortlist are Cozzy people. Then look for a good mix of the other criteria.